Hello. Right, I've written down what I'm more or less wanting to say because I have a habit of tripping myself up when I'm speaking. I hope my face doesn't look really dark on this. So anyway, whatever. I'm going to talk about shadow people. Have you ever seen one? This is the way I've written it down, so I'm sorry if it's machine sounding like it's like if I sound like a robot. I'm sorry, but it's the easiest way for me to do it. Right. Have you ever seen one? I have. It was maybe 7 or 8 feet tall, but I couldn't see all of it. Just enough to see it was a figure. The room was dark, but it was darker than the darkness. Oh, pardon me. I've also seen something else. It was small, like a black cloud. It used to come in through the top where the doorway was, through the top corner, and it used to sort of pour through like smoke or a cloud or something like that. Anyway, sorry. Once and only once I saw it in the daylight. It started out as a shadow in the corner of the room, but slowly it began to grow. As I watched it, it seemed to grow with a movement that reminded me of a heartbeat. It would pulse, and as it did, it would grow in size and darkness. Right. I don't know if you know or not, but I have spoken about this. I was on a video made by Proving Demons, and I spoke about it on there. Alien abduction, or what I thought was alien abduction at the time. Anyway, you can go and watch that video if you want. I can put a link in the description if you wish. I'll probably do that anyway, actually. But the other thing I want to talk about is, do you know who Whitley Stieber is? Anybody? Because Whitley Stieber used to experience alien abduction, and he actually wrote a book about it. I think he's written 2 actually, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But he's definitely written one called The Communion. Anyway, he's spoken in interviews where he said that he started to think maybe these things weren't aliens. They were actually demons pretending to be aliens. Well, I agree with him for various reasons, which if you want me to go into, I will do, but I'll do that in another video. But I want to really plan out what I'm saying, better than I've just done with this, actually. I've kind of just thrown this together. But anyway, I would recommend looking up Whitley Stieber if you're interested in that side of it, of the alien abduction and, the idea that aliens are not aliens at all, but actually demons pretending. Like, for example, fairies, same thing. They were demons, just in disguise as well, but for a different time. Obviously, people in the Middle Ages wouldn't understand what an alien was from outer space. So, that's the gist of what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I will put a link to the Proving Demons video where I talked about it. I didn't talk about it too much on that one, I don't think, but I will anyway. And I'll also try and find the video of Whitley Stieber talking about that as well. If I can find it, I'll put that in the description as well. But for now, I'm just interested in what other people think. Do you agree with the idea that aliens are not actually what they say? Also, yeah, that's the other thing as well. Aleister Crowley. I don't like the guy. He was a bad guy, but he said at some point, this would have been like the late 1800s, that we call them demons today, but in the future they'll call them something else. Well, do we call them something else? I think we do. I think what people are calling the grey aliens or the Nords or whatever, I can't remember, there's different types, but I don't think they are what they say they are. I'm kind of repeating myself now, so I'm sorry. But yes, I would be very interested in having a conversation with anybody about that, or through comments or whatever. I truly believe that what people call aliens are not aliens at all. Anyway, if you could leave your comments in the comment section, And if you like the video, like it. If you don't like the video, then you can dislike it, obviously, but tell me why you didn't like it. Tell me how I could make it better. That would help me out a lot. Would appreciate that. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch, and you know, if you think it's good enough, then you can share it as well, but that's obviously your choice. Anyway, thank you and bye for now.